back to my show, Abbey Almost Live, with my special guest, Reverend Bartholomew.
It's such a pleasure to be here, Abbey. Say, why is it almost live?
Well, you see, Reverend, live TV is for sinners. Think of all those Janet Jackson mixlets we've been exposed to on television. You wouldn't want to see that now, would you?
Oh no, certainly not.
That's what I thought. Now, like baby Moses down the river, let's roll into our next segment, Dear Abbey, where my special guests come up and ask a question. Now, do we have a first question?
Oh, over here. Oh.
You right there, come on down.
Oh, excuse me, pardon me. Oh, I love your hair. It is so nice to be here. Oh, hello, so good to meet you. Oh, Abby, I am such a huge fan of your show.
Well, thank you. But remember, flattery is one of the 7 deadly sins.
Oh. Well, I suppose you're right.
I am.
Well, anyway, I've been having a bit of a problem with my teenage daughter. For some reason or another, she has taken to this strange habit of sitting on the washing machine every time it's on. I mean, she just sits there. Sits there when the thing is rolling and jiggling about. I mean, what can you make of that?
Well, that is rather odd. Reverend Bartholomew, your thoughts?
Yeah, that's quite strange indeed.
Well, maybe it offers her some alone time, you know, to experience an out-of-body experience, if you will, with none other than our Lord and Savior.
Yeah, that out-of-body experience.
Right, it's just that sometimes I hear moaning. I mean, isn't that the strangest thing?
Perhaps it's a form of chanting. Dare I say, a mantra.
A mantra? Oh, no, that is not okay. First, it's a mantra, then you slap one of those red dots on your daughter's forehead, and you have yourself a Hindu. Remember, God never said Hindu, he said Hindon.
Thank you.
And our next question. Yes.
Why, me?
Yes, you.
Excuse me. What is that? Pleasure. Hi, Abby. Well, I've just been having this little issue with my son. See, I allowed him to have a friend sleep over last night, just this once, for his 18th birthday. Anyway, I woke up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and when I walked past his room, I heard them talk about something. My son used this term that I had never heard of before. Now, I believe he referred to it as, and don't quote me on this, fellatio?
Well, I've personally never heard of this here term, fellatio. Have you, Reverend?
Why, no, I've never heard of it. A word, I mean job, I mean blow, I think blow, I don't think so.
Perhaps it's a form of male bonding, you know?
Yeah, or perhaps he was performing an act of Horatio from the play Hamlet.
Do you know what I think of Shakespeare and all the hanky-panky that goes in his works? What with the talking of open arses and the fair country between the maiden's leg. Oh, I'm sorry, I've said too much. That's okay, we can just edit that out. One of the benefits of shooting almost live. Sometimes just a little booze for creeps up in there, but before you know it, you just said too much. But seriously, you need to have a strong talk with your son about Shakespeare.
Oh no, you are absolutely right. Those plays are a direct path to something as sinful as cunnilingus. Damn it, Lucifer! I am so sorry. Please forgive me.
Well, while I don't appreciate your susceptibilities to the devil's tongue, we can just edit that out too. All right, and any more questions?
Oh,
Yes.
excuse me, pardon me, right there. I love your sweater. We'll talk later. Happy birthday, all of you.
Say so.
Abby, big fan.
We've been over this.
Right. Well, I've been having this problem with my teenage son. See, he's been coming home from school lately smelling like this strange, earthy kind of incense. Only from what I know from church, of course, like you said, he don't. But anyway, ever since he's been coming home smelling like this, I've noticed that some other odd occurrences as well. Like the Cheetos in the kitchen always seem to be missing. And I'm finding empty bags in his room in front of his TV where he seems to be watching Planet Earth for hours on end. I tried to ask him about it once, but all he said was, swerve.
Well, my first question is why do you allow your son to have a television set in his room in the first place where he could be watching God, Son, and Holy Spirit knows what?
Well, he doesn't have access to cable, just a DVD player.
Right, and just think of all those digital video discs he could be getting his hands on.
Yeah. Digital video discs. Think of the day. I think Abbey will agree with me when I think you should re-advise your son to I don't think you should allow him to watch some of that Planet Earth. Think of the day when your son will ask you, what exactly are those two meerkats doing in heat?
Careful, Bartholomew. God's children are always watching.
Oh, I am so sorry, Abbey. Let's be sure to edit that out.
Yes, we will.
But, what about that strange smell on his clothing? Shouldn't I be worried in the least?
It's probably just from all that time he's been spending in church doing this and that. A little incense never hurt nobody, so long as it's the holy kind and not the kind those Buddhists have been using to pollute China with. Oh, I'm sorry if you're out of time, but thank you. Thank you everyone for tuning in today. And remember, if you ever have a question for me, contact me by phone, mail, or as Bartholomew and I like to call it, the good old prayer vine.
Yeah, the good old good old prayer vine.
And remember, if God isn't answering your prayers, you're just not praying hard enough, or he hates you because you wear jeggings. Have a great
Good evening. Welcome to Chick-fil-A. How am I sent you for today?
Just two, please.
Just two, all right. I need to see some ID, please.
Wait, why?
Don't worry about this.
Canada, eh? Get out of my restaurant.